What I want to talk to you about today, guys, is American Express, the credit card company and the business bank, is hands down the best business credit card products you can get today. I have something I want to share with you. First of all, this is my American Express lineup. Well, let's go ahead and hit that. So there we go. These are all my American Express cards. All together, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 American Express credit cards. Just paid my American Express bill. I paid on 5 cards. That bill was like $10,000. I want you to hear me and hear me well. If you're a person who's watching these credit card channels, and a lot of these guys are really great, they put out a lot of information, this isn't the video for you. This is for real business owners who have real business spend and can get a boatload of extracurricular things such as travel. Because right now, I'm really heavy on the American Express Delta Reserve. That's my primary credit card. I use it for everything. And let me explain my system. You want to start a business, you want to set up a holding company, an operating company. You want to get yourself some business credit. You want to learn how to run a business. You want to start your first online business. If you want to do that, and congratulations to you for being a person that wants more out of life, for being that person that's ready to sit down, do the work so your future can be brighter. I got something for you. Go below and enter into the Corporate Citizen Playbook, where we teach you all of that, plus a lot more. Because you are not a normal, regular person. You want more out of life. You want to do more, you want to be more, you want to have more. And congratulations to you. So the link is below. Go ahead and check out this video, and then go ahead and enroll in the Corporate Citizen Playbook, where I teach you some things that you cannot Google. Can't Google it. Can't Google it at all. American Express is my daily driver. The Delta credit card I use for everything. But let me go ahead and let you guys in on a little secret. Once I get things to where I want them to be with my online advertising, next year I should be spending $100,000 per month on advertising. That's going to be through my American Express Gold. Currently at the moment, I have 2. Next year, when I get up to 100,000, I'm probably going to have 4 American Express Golds. And this is something that I teach you how to do in the Corporate Citizen Playbook. The link is below. I can get these cards because I am a user. And like I said, there's a lot of guys who are putting out credit cards, information channels to talk about these credit cards. They're putting out a lot of information. This isn't for you if that's what you're looking for. Last July, I got back into the American Express family. And since last July up to now, I have spent $450,000 using American Express credit cards. Now, at the moment, I can go through here and show you that, well, actually, the majority of these cards don't have a balance because, like I said, I just paid off everything. American Express, if you use them and you pay them off, will give you amazing benefits. And that's why I said, if you're just watching, you want to get the bonus or the promotional offer, and then you're going to stick the card in the sock drawer, this isn't a video for you. But if you're a valid business owner and you have legitimate spend, these cards are amazing, simply amazing. Because at the moment, I have almost 800,000 in American Express rewards points, and I have 680,000 with Delta miles. Now, why do I do it that way? I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. Delta is my airline of choice. So this is why I have not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 Delta American Express credit cards. And let's go ahead and talk about that. When I was talking about, I have 6 American Express credit cards plus 3 more. See, American Express is an interesting company because with my charge cards, I have an American Express Platinum with a $50,000 pay over time limit. I have an American Express Gold with a $50,000 pay over time limit. And I have another American Express Platinum with a $20,000 pay over time. So that's what I mean. I have pure American Express credit cards, and I have charge cards with a credit feature. And let me go ahead and share my plan for you, because I'm getting these American Express cards for next year. Once I start spending $100,000 a month, I gotta have a product that's selling because I spend that money and I gotta pay it back. So once I get up to 100K a month, let me go ahead and just tell you my plan. I'm going to get I already have 2 American Express Gold cards, and then it goes up to $130,000 a year that I can get Forex points on online advertising. Okay, now I'm gonna get 4 cards. 130, 260, it's 500,000 times 4. It's 2 million American Express rewards points. 2 million. Then it doesn't stop there. No, it doesn't stop there. And then with the American Express Delta Reserve, once I spend 150, I get 1.5 points. So I'm going to go ahead and use the American Express Golds, use those for about the first 6 months. And then I'm going to start using my Delta card, bam, get to that 150, then start getting 1.5 points. 1.5 points after 150, and then I'll be elite Delta Reserves, Delta status. If you have legitimate business spend, I cannot think of a credit card issuer that's more generous than American Express. None other. I have business credit cards with PNC. PNC's kind of stingy. I have business credit cards with Truist. Truist is a little bit more generous than PNC. And I have business credit cards with Capital One. Capital One's kind of stingy. And I have a Capital on tap that was fairly good. I also have the Carrot card, which I have never used. And I have a Divvy card, which I don't use because, let me go ahead and just say it, American Express gives me the most benefit for my money. And essentially, American Express is my daily driver. And I have not 1, but 2 Truist credit cards in my wallet in case I go somewhere that doesn't take American Express. So American Express is the first driver. And once again, I use it for everything. Something else. Since I have a holding company that's an S Corp, guess who pays for my health insurance? The company. That's a company benefit. That's a tax deduction. Also, my company pays for my life insurance. That's another company benefit. That's also a tax deduction. So together, that's about $900 a month that I get to deduct as a tax savings for my business expenses. So once again, here at Personal Capital, we're talking about how to create legitimate, long-term, profitable businesses that make money and set us up to be profitable corporate citizens. And like I said, American Express, after entering back in with them July, using them and paying them. Another fun fact, I have not carried a balance on any of my American Express cards. Typically, whether it's a credit card or a charge card, I typically pay it off once a month before the bill even matters. Now, why am I doing this? I'm still growing my relationship with American Express. So I have to use the card and I have to pay the cards off because I have something that's coming up October 6th. And at that point, I should be ready for the things that I want to do using my American Express credit cards. Because essentially, the best time to get credit is when you don't need it. That is the best time to get credit. And once again, American Express is my first and foremost credit card. And I treat it with the highest regard, the highest level of respect. And once again, I just showed you, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I currently have 11 American Express credit cards. In October, that number is going to go down by 2. There's a technique that I teach in the Corporate Citizen Playbook where you can really do a lot of amazing things with American Express cards. Because personally, I think that I am maybe maxed out on the number of American Express cards. I don't know, but October, I'm going to get rid of 2 of the Delta cards because there's no reason to keep them. And then I'm going to potentially get another business credit card and maybe a personal credit card, and we will see. We will see. You can do some amazing things, and this is something I teach you in the Corporate Citizen Playbook on how to do it, how to set it up, and this is something else. Why am I not putting this out in public knowledge? Why is that secret information behind the paywall? Guess what? American Express watches YouTube. Truist watches YouTube. PNC watches YouTube. So when you put out extracurricular special things in a public place, they change because you put it out in a public place. And these benefits are seriously amazing. because I went from July up to now, and at the moment I have $550,000, and this is the credit part of my American Express setup. And if I was to go with the charge cards, where I can actually charge over the 50,000, we could say my American Express credit limit is at $1 million between all my cards and the charge card limits. That happened in a little bit over a year. Once again, American Express, in my opinion, is the best credit card out there, because if you use them and you pay them, they will give you whatever you want. Like I said, I have a relationship with PNC, I have a relationship with Truist, I have a relationship with Capital One, I have a relationship with Capital on Tap, and none of those other banks are nowhere even close to as generous as American Express with proper utilage and proper governance. You use the American Express credit card the correct way, and you have a business that's making money, you're going to be utterly shocked at the things that you can do with American Express in your business. That's all I got for you. We'll see you guys in the next one. Go below and get into the Corporate Citizen Playbook, where I teach you this stuff and a lot more. Check it out, and I will talk to you guys in the next live.